Hello everyone, Drew Wilson of Your Era Gamer here. Today we are traveling to the year of 2016. This is when the PlayStation 4 game Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 was released. This is another installment to the Plants vs. Zombies franchise. So, I've got 10 minutes on the clock. Let's give this game a try. And you'll remember I tried Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 1 and all I got was a requirement to pay more money for a game that I've already paid for. So, yeah, it was not the greatest experience ever. But, as you can tell, this game manages to give me at least a little bit of gameplay at the very least. So, I mean, there wasn't really any options for me necessarily. It just got me to go into this thing. So, and I will say this, I was very excited to play the first game. I wanted to try it out, but the way it worked out, it didn't really, work out. But I'm really glad this game is working at least. And at least give me some gameplay at the very least. So, I guess at least in the opening, the opening you play a sunflower. My aim was horrible apparently. It's not a lot of... There we go. So, yeah, so far it seems to be the standard controls for a first-person shooter game. Cross is jump. R2 is fire. L2 is aim. Pretty standard stuff. And we're going towards what seems to be an objective. Oof. Okay, so health is on the upper left-hand corner at the very least. And apparently you get experience points. So, a system that was employed in the Borderlands franchise, actually. Cool. Now, I don't know if there's like secret pickups. Well, there's an enemy I can take down at the very least. Alright. Guess it's time to head through the door. More open neighborhoods here. I like exploring. Because usually it nets me, like, some cool stuff. But I don't think it's going to net me anything this time. Alright. This is the intro. Oof. Why am I getting the Back to the Future vibes here? Yeah. So at the very least, there's some silliness associated with this. So you know what? I don't mind silliness. I really don't. Sometimes silliness actually makes a really good game. What was that? Worms Armageddon. That was a really silly game. Probably one of my personal favorites of all time. For the N64, of course. And yeah, I'm definitely getting that silly vibe here. It's obviously a different genre. This is third-person shooter. Plants vs. Zombies is seemingly a third-person shooter. Okay. Good old RV. The garage, solo, to try the solo place, multiplayer. There is multiplayer. I'm not surprised there is multiplayer. Okay, so obviously we're going for single player. Dave Pot 3000. Reminds me of the guy behind the door in the Borderlands game. Voiced by George Broussard, if I remember right. Alright. Guess we're going over here. Okay, I got 2 at least. I'm assuming that's collectibles. I hope that's not paid stuff. Friendly. Where'd the third one go? Guess it went back over there. So when the sunflower leans back, that's a reload, apparently. There we go. Alright, so I have to hold down the button to do stuff. Well, might as well grab some experience points while I'm at it. Alright. That is a lot. Oof. There we go. I'm not sure you get much more experience points with taking those down, but worth a shot. There we go. Oof. Cool. I'm getting a lot of experience points doing this at the very least. This is actually getting more and more intense. There we go. And take one more out. Alright. Retreat here. Alright, well, I guess that is all for now. I got the remote, and I got some experience points, so that's something at least. So, yeah, actually an interesting game so far. I had some high hopes that there would be some interesting gameplay in these games. Didn't get in the first one, but so far I'm getting in the second one, so that's a positive sign. Definitely a unique feel to it for sure. Definitely more unique compared to like your standard third-person shooter style game, for sure. Definitely, actually looking forward to making more progress on these games on this particular game for sure. But yeah, enough about me talking. I wanted to hear from you actually. So, what did you think of this game? Was this a really fun game? Did you get a lot of entertainment value, or was this not necessarily your style of game? Like the feel of it was just not necessarily for you. Yeah, let me know in the comments below on that one. For those of you who have played other Plants vs. Zombies games, what'd you think of this one? Does this have a very familiar feel to it, but has more interesting features, or maybe you prefer other games in the franchise? Because if I remember right, there was some other games in the franchise I think was more tower defense or something like that. So yeah, either way, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on that. And for those of you who have never played any of the Plants vs. Zombies games in the franchise, what'd you think of what you saw? Does this look like an interesting game you'd be interested in playing, or maybe this isn't necessarily your style? Maybe you prefer more serious shooter style games? Yeah, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on that as well. So I guess that is all for now, and until next time, what is your era?